Hey, what's up everyone? I'm here to go over the King of Fighters XIV, also known as KOF 14. This is an exclusive for the PS4, brought to you by SNK and backed up by Atlas. On this video, I'll go over the physical, and then talk about the game, and then leave my thoughts on the game. The first thing to mention is that this is the steelbook edition, which you could get pretty cheap now. In the cover, we got Kyo Kisanagi from Team Japan, and honestly, there's not much else to look at. I should also note that this steelbook was originally available for people who pre-ordered the game, but you could find it anywhere for a good price. On the back of the transparent sleeve, we got some text, screenshots, and the character roster of the day 1 characters. Alright, I'm gonna go over it. The King of Fighters XIV, Burn to Fight. New chapter. The King of Fighters saga continues with an epic new story. Create the perfect team in the classic 3-on-3 battle system. 50 playable fighters. An incredible roster has new and returning characters burning to fight. Improved mechanics. Change your game up with new climax cancel for ultimate combos. Online modes. Fight online with improved net play and the new party battle system. And there's the character roster. The steelbook without the sleeve just shows Kyo along with the background of the city. The inside is more or less the same thing but in color. So let's go over the game. KOF 14 is most of the time a 3-on-3 fighting game using characters from Fatal Fury and Art of Fighting franchises along with original characters from the world KOF. You could create your own team or use the many default teams from the franchise. In story mode, your team makes their way to the championships of King of Fighters and compete with the champ. There's some character interactions cutscenes between fights. This one is my favorite.
なんだよてめえは関係ねえだろいやよくないぞ若者が昼間からフラフラしておっては昼間から酒飲んでフラフラしてんのはてめえの方だろほこりゃ一本取られたわいてめえぶっ潰す
After finally reaching the finals, you take on the champion Antonov, who is waiting for a challenge. However, this isn't really spoiling much, but KOF is notoriously known for having a hard boss which relies on a 3-on-1, where the boss will have the upper hand. After Antonov is defeated, the real threat is unleashed. My biggest complaint is that everything in story mode is blocked. I mean everything. From the moment you select story mode, the capture will not get the footage and it sucks if you're streaming from the PS4 Twitch app. You can't even show the character select. I'm sorry, but this is a huge buzzkill. Story mode is basically the game's arcade, by the way, so it really sucks that the main attraction is blocked from the game's capture. I think the game's dialogue is in Japanese with English sub. I mean, maybe once in a while some characters will say something simple in English like okay or alright, but the main game's dialogue is in Japanese.
Okay, of course!
I should also mention that sometimes you will hear audio coming out the controller, just like Guilty Gears. Visually, the game is okay. The graphics look like the game was on a budget, especially during the game's cutscene. I should also note that the game uses 3D models, like how they did in the Maximum Impact series, but the game still plays in 2D tradition. The gameplay definitely makes up for the visuals that I mentioned earlier though. Of course you have your standard movesets to do attacks, but there's also quick combo systems in the game. The best example to compare it is... yeah. Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Just perform a series of attacks and they'll automatically do a special attack. I guess I could also compare it to Combo Assist from Killer Instinct as well. However, this method only works with selected characters, not all of them. Anyways, there's also online mode, which consists of casual and ranked matches. There's your ranked matches where you compete with others to rank up, and you know playing rank isn't so bad. I consider this the real way to play KOF. There's also free match, which consists of team versus, single versus, and party versus. This is where you create a 12-player max room. That's crazy. There's also online training where you can spar with someone online. You also have online replays as well, where you could view other players share replays. You also have an online profile where it shows you stats along with your friends online. And if you haven't noticed, I haven't played much online when I recorded this footage. The fighting list is a history of your online battles. You can also unlock bonus items in the gallery when winning matches. Leaderboards is self-explained. Live connects you from the PlayStation and lets you view other people who are streaming KOF 14. The game's net play was kinda bad in day 1, and I believe there was patches down the line. I haven't played much online to say it improved in that department. Versus is self-explained, and I'll just read the game's description. This mode is for fighting computers and players' opponents without using the internet. You could choose your favorite fight mode, like 3-on-3 or 1-on-1. There's training mode in case you want to try out some special move combos and advanced movements. In the mission mode, there's 3 modes. There's Trial, Time Attack, and Survival. Trial is where you play as each individual character and attempt to do a set of challenges. Time Attack is where you compete for the quickest fight time on a 1-on-1 mode of 10 fights with a computer. Survival is a never-ending onslaught of fights until you run out of health. In the tutorial mode, our KOF champion shows you the ropes on how to play the game. For example, basic moves, normal moves, and special combos, advanced combos, and so on. Definitely worth trying out. In the gallery, you could check out all the illustrations, movies, and sound you unlock in the game. I forgot to mention that you unlock items in the game by winning matches online and offline. More reasons to play this game consistently. Player data is your records, rankings, profiles, and replay. Alright, so let me wrap this up. Me and the KOF franchise actually go way back since the old school games. I mean, holy crap, 14 games? I mean, wow. I remember KOF titles used to go by years. Kinda like the Madden games, KOF 94, 98, and so on. And I'm actually one of the minorities who actually like the Maximum Impact series. However, with that being said, this game looks like it will be on and off for me. This game is fun. I would recommend it, especially since the price is great. If I had to rank this from the current exclusive fighting games on the PS4 library, first will be Guilty Gear's XR. Doesn't matter which one, Sign, Revelator, Rev 2. I will just count those 3 as one game for this quick ranking. Then it will be Blaze Blue Central Fiction, because personally I felt like Blaze Blue was inferior to Guilty Gears. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Blaze Blue is definitely a fun fighter, but I really like Guilty Gear more. Then it will be King of Fighters 14. The game serves its purpose, you have fun. You could play a huge selection of characters. It has a story mode combined with arcade. It has a quick and easy way to learn combo mechanics. So yeah, fun game. I feel like I forgot an exclusive fighting game on the PS4 library. Oh well. I'm sure if I forgot it, it's trash anyways. Hadouken! If you're interested in a fighting game on the PS4 for a good price, then look no further. KOF 14 is pretty entertaining. There's also 4 DLC characters in the roster as well. And there's also some free themes you can put on the PS4. This dynamic theme is my favorite. So yeah, there's a lot of content in this game, and I applaud SNK for this game. Anyways, that's my thoughts on the King of Fighters 14. If you guys like what you see, leave a like. Comment on your thoughts on the game. Also, feel free to add me on the PlayStation if you want to spar a bit. Also, mention your favorite team on KOF. Hit the bell for notifications cause I upload constantly. And make sure to subscribe for more content. I am out. Peace.